What's poppin', beautiful people in YouTube land? I put the 3 and G value, feel me? In this vid right here, every Cardi B. Why the fuck did I sound like that? What's poppin', beautiful people in YouTube land? I put the 3 and G value, feel me? In this vid right here, every Cardi B song ranked. And my son Amiri, never go wrong with the videos, always doing some fire content. Now, I know quite a few Cardi B songs. I don't know everyone, you feel me? I know that new shit that came out, bro. That shit was so annoying that it's actually like catchy to me now. Like that, if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. I mean, everybody be playing that shit, you feel me? So, I mean, let's check it. I know Bodak Yellow is got to be like what of her top songs. So let's check it out.
All right, so boom.
This nigga's not biased.
Yeah,
I mean, this nigga biased. So
I know a lot of y'all looking crazy at me right now. Like Amiri, really? First Nicki Minaj and now Cardi B.
I didn't even watch the Nicki Minaj one.
Video. Where's Kanye West, Jay-Z, Eminem? I even had a nigga to tell me to do a every song rank video on Most Def. And bruh, like no, like I'm not interested in taking the time to listen to any of those people. But Cardi B though, like this woman has been getting a lot of disrespect recently.
Wait, what? So you wouldn't do it every rank Kanye? You gotta do that, bro. I mean, I'm Kanye biased here, but you gotta, bro. Like,
and I just finally said, you know what?
Cardi looking hype.
Let me see if this woman is actually that bad. Hell, even another way of thinking about it, listening to her music is what would allow me to see if people are actually right by saying she's better than Nicki Minaj, since they get compared all the time anyway. Now, you guys know how this series works. Usually, I only listen to the artist's albums, and I don't include anything else because it makes it easier for me to not have to listen to a crazy amount of songs.
I think it's because she hot right now. People be like, oh, she better than Nicki, but she ain't better than Nicki, bro. I ain't gonna say she whack, but like, come on, bro. Nicki, bro. Nicki nice.
Problem is, Cardi B only has one album, Invasion of Privacy. She's going to be releasing her second one soon, but at the moment she only has one, which is 13 songs. So for her, I deadass didn't have a choice but to include her mixtapes, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1 and Volume 2. There's also a mixtape she's on called Underestimated with some of her other like rapping friends. But there's only 3 songs from that mixtape.
Why shorty right here look like a female little Bow Wow? Yeah,
solo Cardi B songs. And one of them was already on Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1. So I just took the other 2. So adding up all of the songs from those 3 mixtapes and Invasion of Privacy, it came out to 43 songs. So what else did I decide to do? I added in some of her singles that aren't on any of her projects. In total, there's 8 other songs that Cardi has that were big radio hits, where she was the main artist or she was an equal co-artist. I didn't include like every song that she's in that was a big single, like only the ones she had an equal part in. So for any of y'all wondering, yes, WAP will be considered in this ranking. Now get
it's another annoying song that you hear all the time.
Y'all niggas about to hate me. So adding 33 plus 8 singles, we have a total of 41 Cardi B songs, so it didn't take nearly as long to get to her music like it did for all my other episodes. No more time to waste though, let's get to her whack tier, everybody. These songs are Cardi B's absolute worst tracks in my opinion, and for any reason, if you want to check out her catalog, I would recommend not even bothering with these songs.
Yeah, you about to put me on because half of these shits I don't know. Stripper Hoe?
Stripper Hoe is kind of like an educational song. Like she's not only bragging about herself being one, but she's telling other girls how they should hustle to get their money and how to trap a nigga to get money out of him. And yes, you heard the last part right. At the very end of the last verse, she encourages trapping a guy into making you have a kid by him. She says, when a nigga about to come, just throw it back. It's over. You won. That nigga trapped. And his bank account, girl, empty that. Lines like this is what this song.
That's a weak niggas, bro. Your pull-out game is not strong if you given the illusion that you about to come. You gotta go in, then flip all like, you feel me? Like you just gonna give it away. Oh, like come on, bro. You gotta play the game like, and they be like, what happened? I came.
It's pretty much all
Thank you.
I feel like I may be reaching with what I'm about to say next, but Cardi B seems like the type of person that would have sex with a nigga, then drug him and take all his money, and then try to pass it off as I had to do what I had to do.
I don't think now, 21-year-old Cardi probably, but 20, what is she like, 28, 29-year-old Cardi? Hell no. That bitch make more money than Offset.
Y'all let me know if y'all agree. Does Cardi seem like the type to do that? Because I could be tripping.
I could see it back in the day. Nah, I wouldn't want to hear this.
Cardi B is barely even on this song. She has one 25-second verse at the very beginning, and she's at the end saying, "Be selfish. Be selfish. Be selfish." And she got a little poem at the end too. Most of the song is from this Josh X person whose performance I couldn't care less about. Here's my issue with Selfish.
That beat sounds trash too.
This song does not fit Cardi B whatsoever. The track is about being with someone who is unfaithful, and even though you're trying your hardest to love them, your heart isn't good enough because they still don't act like they love you back. So Cardi says, like, you know what? I'm just gonna do whatever is best for me then. I guess that makes me selfish. Now the topic in itself is fine. But this is Cardi B who's saying this. This song is on the same mixtape of other songs where she's talking about how she's only with a nigga like for his money and sex. She ain't trying to be wifey to nobody. She don't want to meet no guy's moms. Like, just fuck me and give me money. That's it. So to hear her go from that on multiple songs to hearing her do a soft love ballad about heartbreak and being with a person who doesn't really care about you, like, this is what I'm talking about. This song does not fit this girl at all. It's a failed attempt at a soft love ballad. The song itself is like serviceable, but I consider it whack because it's a Cardi B song.
I wanna hurt you. I wanna hurt you.
The fuck is this?
I don't know
this
what the hell
like
this girl
some
trying to do with
fake
this
club
track.
shit.
This doesn't even sound like her. I Gotta Hurt You is an upbeat like EDM song that's for you to dance to, but in the song she's talking about.
I could see what this was. She was trying to find herself. This is probably when she was still on Love and Hip Hop. Like, she was just trying to find her niche. Like what she was gonna like get crazy on. Then when that Bodak Yellow came, she skyrocketed.
How she feels the need to hurt her partner. She doesn't know why.
Nah,
she doesn't have a
not
reason.
it.
She just says, "I want to hurt you. I want to hurt you." Like, she wants to hurt them so much to where they never recover from it, and they remember her forever.
They're not gonna recover
even
from
then,
this song.
she says that in an annoying way. I need to make sure you remember me forever. Like, bro, when I first found this track, I had to pause it and take my earphones out. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? Like, why is this a Cardi B song? Oh my goodness. I guarantee if you play this song around somebody, they would not guess in a million years that this is Cardi. Songs like this are just failed experiments.
Take that shit off. I think I'm gonna play this shit in front of somebody. This one's not that bad, but it sounds annoying a little bit.
This girl really made a song about how she doesn't like a guy with sauce. Now, usually when you hear a person say they got sauce, that means their swag or their style. But Cardi considers it a guy that has feelings and trying to get close to her, and also any guy that lies about the life he's living. She's going to check you and say things like, you know, if you a shooter, how many niggas have you shot? You say you a scammer, but then why is your bank account empty? She's calling out any dudes that's trying to front.
I mean,
but then she's also telling guys that, like, I'm a hoe, I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't want to meet your mama, none of that. Like, so don't be catching feels for me. It ain't that serious. And even after she tells guys that, some dudes still try to fall for her. So she's like, look, like, just give me sex and money, and if you can't do that, you a sauce nigga. Now, this term will never catch on. I don't think in any hoods calling someone a sauce.
The sauce was popping. Like, you got the sauce, like, that means you got the whole, you know,
it is an insult. But either way, this song is definitely one of the worst in her discography because it's crazy to see someone embrace and calling themselves a hoe and saying all they care about is dick and money. Before getting to the forgettable and skip tier, I wanted to point out something. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but the last 3 songs I talked about in the whack tier, Selfish, I Gotta Hurt You, and Sauce Boys, were all from her first mixtape. Let me tell y'all something. Now, the person that I am, I keep it real when it comes to my opinions on music. I'll joke around here and there by randomly insulting the artist, or sometimes I'll jump on a bandwagon meme and say something like Playboy Cardi's Die Lit is a classic album, but that's just to make the video more entertaining. 99% of the time, I'm being very, very honest with y'all. So I'm being very serious with what I'm about to say next. Actually, hold on. Let me turn off the background music because I'm being real serious with what I'm about to say. Cardi B's first mixtape, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1, is hands down one of the worst mixtapes I've ever heard in my fucking life. There are 9 songs on this project. 7 out of those 9 are in this part 1 video. I only enjoyed...
She probably didn't have a ghostwriter at this time, bro.
2 songs from it, and that's Trust Issues and 10 Trick Commandments. Even those 2 songs aren't all that. They're actually going to be in the good enough tier. So other than those 2 tracks that will be in part 2 and the 3 songs I already talked about, the rest of the tracks are in the skip tier. This mixtape is like impressively bad. Like she was striving to make some whack music. I honestly don't think there is a single good song on this entire mixtape. Every track is either mid.
Well, you say me sometime, cause I definitely wasn't gonna check this out anyway.
Want to check out more of Cardi B's catalog, even after watching my video, I strongly recommend that you stay.
Like honestly, like girls like Cardi B, all in that tier, like Mulatto, Sweetie, all the like. Don't get me wrong, like they got catchy songs and shit. Like I hear it probably in the club or whatever. I mean, I haven't been in the club in years, but you feel me? I don't want to hear a whole project, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong. I heard the Invasion of Pride, whatever her shit. I heard that joint. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. I like the joint she had with what's this shorty? You don't hear my no more. I like that shit. She had a few other joints too. I mean, Bodak Yellow, like I said, was a hit. But like, I'm not here to listen to all they shit.
It's
like,
gonna end up being a half-hour waste of your time.
Your bitch want party with Cardi. Cardi a body in a Rari.
21's performance was big whack. I genuinely don't see how y'all can enjoy a verse like this.
21.
I don't eat pussy, I'm fast in line. The hot sauce on my chicken, I put hot sauce on her titties line. And this bitch so bad, I popped a Molly before I hit it. Like this is so damn cookie cutter. People say 21 has been one of the most improved rappers in the game. Like he started off trash, but now he's dope. And I hope that Body Air Cardi was the trash version of him that y'all was talking about. Because I don't want to hear anybody telling me that he
killed it on this song. You probably heard the shit with J. Cole.
And the beat is the only thing that saves it from not being in the whack tier. Because both of those things were decent enough.
This one was okay with it. Like, I think the sample, like, it's like one of those songs where it's like, do you hit? I think he said that in a video before. Like, it's like one of those things. Like, if you heard the original, do you really want to hear like the remix? And like, don't get me wrong, like songs alright, but like you go into that kind of like, well, realm.
This girl said, "I'm about my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio." As soon as I heard that Mario cardio spiel, I went, oh hell no. Even without that, this song is painfully generic in terms of lyrics. The selling point of the song is the Latin vibe of it and being able to get such mega stars like Bad Bunny and J Balvin. Speaking of Bunny and Balvin, like, since I don't speak Spanish anymore, I have no clue what these niggas were saying in their verses. There is an English translation of their lyrics that exists, but if I had to get a damn Rosetta Stone to decipher what you said in the song, it's a high chance I won't enjoy it.
Everything on fleek, I do it nice. 7 days a week.
Really quick, I don't know if it's just me, but the phrase "on fleek" has just never caught on for me. I have never used that phrase, and I'm surprised that people do.
I mean, that's a female term, bro. Like, Shorty's was saying that shit. I don't think a nigga, like, any straight dude would say that.
Like,
this
song is your generic, like, flexing on other bitches who said
that was the Vine days
type of song. Like, seriously, like, nothing here is eye grabbing in a good way that it is. In a bad way, this second verse is atrocious. Her delivery is very obnoxious. And bro, she tried to rhyme the words DM, PM, CM with weekend. Now they be all up in my DM, trying to get Cardi B the PM. I swear to God, I don't see him. I'm high up on the hills like the weekend.
You know, it's funny. You know, it's funny. A lot of artists do this. I catch myself doing that too. Sometimes when I do music, like, you don't catch yourself like seeing when you rhyme on words. You're just trying to get the cadence. So like, I could see where she went with that, but that's funny as shit. Like
I said, oh my gosh, like she really did.
She's trying to get the cadence.
This girl tried to rhyme weekend with DM. Like, yeah, like on fleek is 100% a skip. It belongs here.
Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back.
This one was okay.
I'm sure you guys have heard this being said about this song before, but I will definitely say it again. Moneybag is just Bodak Yellow 2.0. Yeah. Everything from the production and the cadence of the song to her flow on certain parts. I don't think there's anything special about this song, and there's not much to say other than it feels like Bodak Yellow Jr. You would be much better off just playing that track.
Pop that pussy while you work. Pop that pussy up in church. Pop that pussy on a ball.
This one I kind of like. I don't know what it was about this.
On this song, that's something that's for sure to take note of.
Yeah, I think I like that. All right.
Get some chicken, guap, get some bread. That is pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I like
in
the
regards
hook.
to everything else, I really don't see the hype behind this song. I've seen so many people say the beginning of the second verse is just incredible to them. The whole like pop your pussy at work, like pop your pussy at church, on the pole, on the stove, like
probably females, bro. You gotta realize, bro, like they making music for all of the chicken head shorties, bro. They in the club, bro. Play shit like this, bro. Females get crazy, bro. Like niggas is not necessarily gonna be like, oh, saying all the words verbatim. It's for the shorties to get crazy, like.
Parts like that, it just makes me look at this song and go like, wait, y'all actually rock with this? Other than the sample and the guap guap part, I don't know why people rock with this song. Like this girl even said, "Knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone." Anybody who says that in any rap song, there's no excuse. You should be ashamed for ever saying that on a track.
Whatever. I heard this before. I'm not gonna hold you. When I heard this, I was like, alright, she got potential. I mean, it wasn't anything special, but when I heard this was before, like, you know, she became Cardi B. I heard this, like, this is when she was still on Love and Hip Hop. I heard this, okay.
I do like how she took her famous clip of her saying, if a bitch have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever. I always thought that was funny. But this song completely failed as an intimidating song because of Cardi's voice. It's just her talking about how gangster she is, how she got goons that ride for her, and if you got beef for her, the beef will never end. You don't turn from an enemy to a friend when it comes to Cardi. But this song isn't like Red Bars. Like Red Bars, she went off on that track. Forever has no bars. Everything she says is just very simple. You gonna make me pop up at your door like surprise. Like come outside, little bitch. Come outside. You run your mouth, I'm popping out. Now it's on sight. You gonna be just like my pussy. Hella tight. So like no, like forever is not it. Like in addition to Cardi's
I'm mad he even said that line, bro.
Listening to a
he gotta catch himself with these shit. This is so whoa, hey yo. Came through dripping, drip. It's one of those songs that's like it's annoyingly
track. And yes, I said Migos.
Fun
like, they're
to listen
credited as
to.
features, but this is pretty much their song. Cardi has the first verse and she raps the hook with Offset, and that's it. But it's their style, and the Migos members like take up most of the runtime. A song like this is why people started calling her the unofficial fourth member of the group. But anything you would get from a traditional track from these three niggas is on here. Everything from the jewelry, diamonds, ice, huncho, to how fat their pockets are. So just imagine your average Migos song and hearing the word drip like 100 times. That's all the song is.
No, you and Seb, you
Mama!
pull up on me. Pull up on me.
Now for pull up,
this should have been in the trash. That you better have something to talk about, because this already this shit sound trash.
I'm actually very disappointed in this song. Cardi's flow was cold and the beat was cold as well. But my problem was the lyrics were just way too simple. This was the perfect time for her to have a song where the lines just make you go like, after each line. Like, y'all know what I mean.
That hook sound trash.
But no, the entire track is just generic lines about other girls being bums and being afraid to pull up on her. Saying stuff like, someone gave you wrong information. You try to play me, that's confirmation. But it's all good because when you see my face, shit don't come out like constipation. Like, this song was the perfect template to be in fire tier, but Cardi didn't bring the heat lyrically on this one, if you ask me. But like, this is Cardi B here, so I guess I'm asking for too much.
Wrong season. This gotta be fire.
Now, Bronx Season was actually the first song on her second mixtape, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 2. However, there was nothing about this song that would make it distinguishable from the Volume 1 mixtape. At this point here, the subject matter was already completely worn out. Cardi didn't talk about anything different on this opening track than she did on her first tape. Everything from like how she finally came up and proved all her haters wrong, how she hasn't signed to any label at that point because no one was showing a big enough bag for her. And of course, there had to be some sexual lines in here. When she mentions that she isn't afraid to say what's on her mind to anybody, she uses the metaphor of the only time I hold my tongue is when I'm sucking dick. So
whoa.
You could have put this song on her first mixtape and there would be...
Bro, you gotta say pause at the end of these shits, bro. I'm surprised he even did this shit, bro. I gotta watch the Nicki Minaj one because she got bars. She got more bars than Cardi, but like she say a lot of questionable shit, bro. You can't do Sweetie, you can't do Mulatto, bro. This is a lot of yo. You gotta say pause at the end of all these verses, bro.
Zero difference. Like, in my eyes, this was a disappointing opener to her second tape.
Give me shmoney. Give me shmoney.
the fuck
so
is
if
this?
any of you have heard the term shmoney from Cardi B, like, imagine hearing her say that every time the hook of a song comes on. That's what this is. A song telling a nigga to give you all of his money that he worked so hard for and saved up. She wants you to spend it on her. She don't want any EBT cards, food stamps, no, she wants real cash. And she tells other girls that you don't have to worry about her taking your man on any type of relationship level. Like, girl, I just want his money. I'm gonna send his ass right back to you. You don't even gotta worry. And yeah, if you want to hear another damn song about Cardi B wanting nothing but green in her life, this is the song for you. Y'all gotta remember, like, Cardi has years worth of stripping history, so a lot of songs in her catalog are like this. She is not ashamed of how she used to live. But the good thing is, she's never drugged anyone in her life and took money from them afterwards. Like, she would never do that.
I need all my scammer niggas, bring that cash out. Don't you see these big ass titties in this ass?
Bro, pretty much everything I said about what a girl likes applies to What's Poppin'. This song only has one verse, and the entire rest of the track is talking about how she want all the hood dudes, the scammers, and all the making money niggas to make it rain at the club. That's all this song is. A lot of this girl's tracks just camouflage together. Like, she was extremely one-dimensional when she first came out.
This sound like some 2014.
Yes, she's calling herself a lit thot in this track.
Drill
That's
beat.
fascinating. But for this particular song, she isn't referring to being lit in regards to partying and vibing, and surprisingly, not even about stripping. This is another gangster song from Cardi B. Ooh, like, I know y'all scared now. Let me tell y'all how scary she is. She said if you run up on her and her gang, her goons gonna pop the trunk like elephants.
Huh? What?
Being and vibing, and surprisingly, not even about stripping. This is another gangster song from Cardi B. Ooh, like, I know y'all scared now. Let me tell y'all how scary she is. She said if you run up on her and her gang, her goons gonna pop the trunk like elephants. I know y'all intimidated by that. I got scared even just saying these lyrics to y'all. So yeah, if you want to hear,
I'm not gonna hold you. You see her in person, she might be a little bit intimidating, bro. Might be kind of hot though, but yeah, she might be a little bit intimidating in person, bro.
About someone being lit, but they mean it in a violent
that
gang
shit smack the shit out of you and suck your dick at the same time.
Then yeah, like throw on that lit thought. Viewer discretion is advised, like shit, for these scary lyrics. And finally, here we go, the Not For Me tier. These 4 tracks are truthfully some of the best songs I've heard from her, but there's something about it that makes me not really care to go back to it. If you guys had these songs in the fire tier, I would understand why, but they just don't hit that much for me.
I never really liked this song.
Now, as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago when I said Cardi is very one-dimensional and the theme of every song she makes is the same, Money is actually a bright spot to where it isn't as annoying as her other tracks like this, and she doesn't have a lot of whack bars, like some Mario cardio shit. This track falls solely because of the hook for me. That money, like, in the back ruins it. I've never been a fan of this song when it first came out because of that, and I still don't really care for it. But I was actually fine with the rest of the song. She wasn't on any nonsense here.
Hectic. When I pull up, it gets hectic.
This song is boring as hell to me. The soft-spoken flow that she has on this song makes it has no vibe whatsoever. And the song is called Hectic, like talking about how things get crazy when she's around and she can cause a murder scene to anybody hating on her. With such a hectic topic like that, you would think she would be more loud and aggressive on this song. Instead, she sounds like she's reading her lyrics.
That sound like the
on top
10
of that,
bands.
what I found out was when she first made this song, it had a different hook. And she was told by her producer that the original hook was too dry and boring. So they changed it to this. So that's what I'm surprised about. Like, you're telling me there was an original version out there that's more boring than this? Like, this song is really good lyrically, but I've tried to give it multiple chances. Her soft-spoken flow makes this very, very boring to me.
I don't think I heard this song.
Now, I will give Cardi a lot of props on her delivery in this song. She did a great job creating the right atmosphere for this track. And she showed the anger of what a woman feels when she goes through a man's phone and sees that he's been texting and receiving news from other girls, like all other type of incriminating things. Where this song falls for me, though, is the hook performed by Ali Tampasi. It's killing me, Like, I don't know what exact vocal range I would have wanted, but it wasn't the way Ali sounded. Her voice and her delivery wasn't impactful enough. She didn't have the energy that Cardi brought with her verses. There is this one part though where Cardi is in the background saying, "It's killing me, yeah, yeah." Like she holds it out like that. And I actually love how Cardi sounded on that part. Now, the final song in this video that I'm talking about next is actually the song that fits this exact description. The song is great, but the featured artist on the hook strongly takes me away from rocking with the track as much as I would like to. And the featured artist on this next track, I'm about to make a lot of y'all mad that I'm slandering her name.
This
will be the first and only time y'all will ever hear someone say this in your lifetime. SZA ruined this song for me. This hook by SZA is the sole reason I don't go back to this track. I don't know where she's from, but her accent was kind of getting on my...
I don't like songs that you gotta keep saying something over and over again. Like, it only works sometimes, but like somebody like SZA, like she could do way better than that.
And there were a couple of parts where she used auto-tune
songs for me. I don't remember this shit, but
now Cardi B went off on this song. Like my favorite lyrics was at the end of the first verse when she said, "They said by now that I'll be finished. Hard to tell. My little 15 minutes lasting long as hell, huh?" Like that was hard. Like she was pretty much holding everyone that said she wouldn't make it far in music. She will only be hot for a year and people will forget about her. As we all know, it's been the complete opposite. Like she's far exceeded everyone's expectations.
Personality,
so I
bro.
really do like Cardi on this song, but SZA, I know I'm gonna get flack for this, especially from all of the fellas out there who got a huge crush on SZA. Like y'all probably gonna hit the dislike button because of what's coming out of my mouth right now.
You can't be biased like that. This song was
tight trash way more if her performance was better, or if she wasn't even on here.
They with him. He listened to the lyrics and shit, bro. I listened to the hook first, bro. That shit, Raka, bro. I'm gonna skip it, bro. Like, I'm a hook nigga, bro. So that shit is not hooked to me, bro. Like, I'm not... Like, all these songs that he just finished playing, bro, I'm not listening to. Maybe I like it, and then maybe another one. But, like, yeah, like... Nah. Like, some of them he was talking about, like, she had bars on there. Like, bro, 2 seconds. That shit's not catchy, bro. Next. But also, to what you were saying, bro, like, a lot... Yeah, like, her target audience is... the females and the LGBTQ community. I hope I said that right. And like, feel me? Like she's not intending it for us per se. That's how he say these shit. I'm like, hey yo, I say Amiri. I'll just fuck with you though, bro. But good vid. I want to see what he put in the hot tier, cause she got a few bangers. Like like once again, I only heard her only album, and then I love the joint that she got with Bruno. That joint was hard. Bruno bodied that. Of course, Bodak gotta be on that. So yeah, let me check that part 2 soon. He probably got it out because this is 2 days old. I know he be going to work. But it's your boy G up out of here. Peace.